So, Kirby, I think in these times right now, people are maybe paying a bit more attention to their finances. Right now, with everything going on, we're hearing of, I think, more frequent layoffs. We're hearing about, we're now, as of, what is today, September 8th, we are now in a what appears to be bear market. Don't want to go too much into the stock market though, but a lot of things going on that's pointing towards some like economic struggle. And I think, unfortunately, rather than when times are good, I think it's when times are bad that people start paying more attention to their finances. So, my question to you on the aspect of paying off debt, because that is what I hear most spoken of when people start worrying about their finances. They want to start paying off credit cards. They want to maybe put more towards their home. People closer to that retirement age trying to pay off their house. Do you think the Dave Ramsey plan, and not trying to shout out Dave Ramsey, but do you think that is the most effective plan and way to pay off and tackle debt?
All right, first, just want to uh, adjust something that you said earlier, just because I know the internet trolls out there will crush you for it. We're not currently in a bear market in the stock market. We're not even in correction territory yet. Correction territory is 10% from the high. Bear market is 20% from the high. We're not quite there yet. We did get a almost a 10% move maybe a month ago in early August. We almost got to correction territory. We was down about 8 or 9%. But just wanted to correct that because you know how the comment section go. Um Now, is Dave Ramsey the best method to fix your financial situation? I'm going to say Dave Ramsey is not the best method, but I haven't found one better. Let's just let's just put it like that. It's not the best method, but I haven't found anyone better. So, in layman's terms, yeah, it's the best way to go. But the thing is this is where people get it misconstrued. People want to focus on paying off your debt. They want to focus on getting a better financial future after they're already heavily in debt. Nobody thinks of bettering a financial future. Hey, if they get a lump sum of money, i.e., a structured buyout, you know, or a family inheritance or a life insurance policy. Nobody thinking about getting their finances in order when they have the money. They only think of it when they don't have the money. I always tell people the best time to get your finances together is now when you can afford to. Because if you don't, when you can afford to, life going to make it happen when you can't afford to, and the pain is going to be a lot worse. So everything that Dave Ramsey say, you have your emergency fund, $1,000 emergency fund. I don't care if it's 1,500, $2,500. Y'all can sit there and argue, bitch, and moan about how much you should have in your starter emergency fund. It don't matter. The goal is the reason why you're starting with the low emergency fund is to hurry up and put every dollar you have towards the consumer debt that you have. But if you do that when you can afford to. So right now, us people that follow in the stock market, we can see that, we have some deterioration in the housing market. We have some deterioration in the employment market. We see some deterioration uh, in the economy in general. But the layman, the everyday uh, person, they're not paying attention to that. So right now is the best time for you to get your finances in order. Before you wake up, a couple months from now, and then the news is saying, "Oh, we're in a recession." Next thing you know, you're getting laid off. Now is the time to fix yourself. So maybe not go on that vacation. Maybe not spend your nights at the club. Maybe take the paycheck you have and start plowing it towards the consumer debt that will affect you the most. Maybe start plowing it to, make sure you got a huge buffer when the time comes that the economy will be in a recession. Contrary to popular belief, the US economy don't just go to the upper right the whole time. It's years of suffering. We got the Great Depression. We got Black Monday. We got GFC, Great Financial Crisis. We had the Y2K. We had the dot-com bubble. We had COVID. We've had all of these things. And in those years that we're in a depression or we in a recession or something like that is very hard times for people. But to protect yourself from it, you should start fixing yourself now where we're not technically in a recession and you can focus on getting stuff done so you can take advantage when we are in a recession.
Just curious, have you heard of maybe more people around this time talking more about their finances, or do you think it's about the same? Because I mean, just from what I'm seeing, I'm hearing a little bit more people speak more in regards to like trying to pay off their debt or worried about losing their job and things like that.
Well, Alex, you're more connected to the workforce than I am. I'm just being honest. You're more connected to, the actual blue collar labor than I am. I hear people talking about wanting to write their finances, but do I see people actually doing it to write their finances? No. I still believe that people are in la la land. They don't believe it's happening until, the Fox, CNN, MSNBC, or the local news channel tell them that it's happening. That's when they're going to scramble and be like, oh my God, I got to figure it out now. It's all good. It's all good until their brain, and I'm saying their brain as in mass media or, the public media services that we have out there, that is their brain. So if their brain haven't told them that they're in a recession, that they may get laid off, then they're not sweating it. I know people right now that's headed to Disney World right now. They can barely afford their light bill, but they taking their ass to Disney. But I haven't seen people will get more focused on it when, the recession fears come, when, the news tell them that we're in a recession. Then everybody will be focused on it then. But then just think about it. A lot of people going to lose their job and they're not going to have any money to focus on it. I mean, I remember when I was working for the government and we was getting paid a lot of money working for the government. And I used to tell all of the guys that I work with, I was the youngest one, but I used to tell all the guys that I work with, y'all need to save and invest your money now. And they used to tell me, you too young to know about this. And then they didn't save or invest their money at all. And then magically now they're getting laid off. But now they're coming to me after they're getting laid off and they have no money. Hey, is there somewhere I could put some money to make a whole bunch of money in a short amount of time? No. But that's how people act in the real world. Nobody want to prepare. They rather be surprised and then try to look for a Hail Mary to get them out of their situation when they was warned. We see that every time. And I mean, just think of the GFC, Great Financial Crisis. Nobody was thinking about, oh, let me worry about my finances when times are good. Everybody want to worry about their finances when times are bad, when they barely got a job. Next thing you know, it's evictions, it's foreclosures, it's people losing houses, prices is dropping like crazy. And then now people want to focus on finances. I'll say it again, like I started this off with. You want to fix your financial situation when you can afford to, not when the world forces you to. It'll be a lot easier.
That being said, guys, feel free to comment, question anything we mentioned. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys on the next one.